Well, apparently, it's just the way the intro.
Bigfoot, undisputedly the world's most entertaining cryptid. Join the Reverend Jeff Kelly and your old pal Wes as they discuss the best and worst the media has to offer. Movies, books, TV shows, commercials, all on Bigfoot Entertainment Weekly.
This show may contain adult content and inappropriate language. If you have a problem with that, don't fucking listen. This show may contain adult content and inappropriate language. This motherfucker.
Shit!
This fucking guy right here.
Cunt!
You give me a fucking countdown. I begin, and like 3 minutes into it, this son of a bitch is like, hey guys!
Joy. What you smoking there, Glory Stomper? A big bud of cliche.
Look, don't get smart with us, boy.
You know. I said, what you smoking there, faggot?
You got me dead to rights. I believe they call this Maui Wowie.
Outlaw motorcycle gang, the Impalers, tri-state rape and murder spree ended in a bloody massacre with rival club Satan's Own. The surviving members sought refuge in a secluded cabin deep in the North Georgia mountains. What first must have seemed like easy prey for a home invasion became a living nightmare of depravity and violence. A young innocent girl being held captive may hold the key to the twisted secrets locked in the basement and the killing machine feasting on human flesh in the forest outside. That's right. Dear God, no! On tonight's episode of Bigfoot Entertainment Weekly. And I am your host, the Reverend Jeff Kelly, along with your old pal Wes of WesLosner.com. What's up, peoples?
What up? Are you guys ready for this? Because I wasn't, and holy fucking shit.
Dude, I warned you. I warned you. I told you that this was Grindhouse. I was like, think rated NC-17 Quentin Tarantino Bigfoot movie. And that's exactly what we've got here. Welcome to the Halloween edition of Bigfoot Entertainment Weekly, dude. I love this flick. I first caught it when it was a screener back in 2011 before it was actually even released. And it went to festivals. And by God, it was fun. But before we get into all of that, let's talk about something else for just a moment. We're going to talk about this week's Bigfoot movie coming to theaters near you soon. I got the wrong thing up here. Let me bring it up to you.
I see a dude smoking a J.
Yeah, he's smoking a J, but that's not actually the one that I wanted to show you. There's another one. I think he was smoking a cigarette.
You wanted to show us that. I think everybody would agree.
Yeah, everybody would probably agree. Bigfoot the movie. That's the one that I wanted to have up for you here. That's right. Coming in 2017, and the Kickstarter is going to be kicking off here on Halloween night, 5 days from the night. You can go to facebook.com/Bigfoot 2017, and that'll bring you into the movie page. Dude, this thing, Matt Summerfield got in contact with Matt Knapp, who posted it on the board, and this one led to that, and that led to this, and this movie's going to be badass. That's all I can really say at the moment. There are some NDAs going on until everything gets announced on the 31st, but Kickstarter's going to kick ass, people. They're not really looking for millions of dollars on this one, so they're going to be funding it on a shoestring, and we're going to need everybody's help, but in 5 days, when a Kickstarter launches, you'll see why. But for now, go to facebook.com/Bigfoot 2017. Check out the movie page. That's where it's at. Also, the Bigfoot Hunters. Another Matt Hausman. He's the director of this sucker, and it's just like amazing. They're in Puerto Rico tonight, 8 p.m. I haven't seen the movie yet, but Matt's offered to send me a DVD player, but I don't think Matt realizes that I'm a man of technology, and I'm not really sure what a DVD player is anymore. So we'll have to figure out what kind of a digital download he can get for me to be able to review this thing, and we'll get you a review for it for Bigfoot Entertainment Weekly. But yeah, the Bigfoot Hunters looks like it's going to be a lot of fun as well. And then our buddy Doug Hudson of CloneFX.com. That's KLONEFX.com. That's right. Those guys did Valley of the Sasquatch. It's still out in film festivals right now. It's at the Puerto Rican Horror Film Fest screening at 9:10 p.m. That was like hours ago. I think it's already late. But you can check that out at horrorpr.com. Check it out, man. Valley of the Sasquatch. And now, on to tonight's episode of Dear God, No! Take it away there, Wes.
Yeah, so you get that like beginning grindhouse footage feel while it's and you're hearing the music. Then the footage starts, you start seeing this vulture flying around and everything. And then the scene opens up to a bunch of bikers, and they're like waking up, and you're noticing next to these bikers there's dead naked nuns. And then they're just waking up like, oh, what a beautiful day. Like not, nothing. And then, about a minute and 27 seconds in, there is a biker cunt kicking a nun. And I knew at this very moment, this was going to be a very interesting movie.
And this was not a drawing flies. I did not screw you on this one. Not whatsoever.
No. I will trust your word when you say a movie is good for now.
Yeah, dude, if you like gore, if you like violence for just the sake of violence, if you like grindhouse types of movies, Dear God, No is a movie for you, bro. Yeah. Oh, man. Especially, dude, so right after that, what happens? What's he do? He friggin' smokes a tire on a nun.
Yeah.
Smokes the
just complete
until the blood and the guts are flipping out and then the body rolls out.
My notes just say, holy shit.
Really? What the fuck, man? Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
So then, all right. It cuts to this lady, and she's like pissed off, and she's complaining. Then you see there's a kid in the car.
That kid's all passed out. That kid's neck broke. He's just like, hey, okay, kid, here's your motivation. Act like you're dead or sleeping. We're not sure which, okay? Go. And you could tell that it was on a green screen. The car wasn't even moving. So they're like edited in all the scenery moving by. I'm gonna find me a new club to dance at. You watch, and it's just like, oh, there you go.
So the kid tells her, "I gotta pee," and she goes and smacks him and tells him it's piss. You say piss. Don't be a girl. And so she pulls over, and so the kid can go piss. So kid's over there and he's about to piss or whatever, and she's complaining and all this shit, and fucking next thing you know, kid turns around and mom's just getting chopped up, like blood's getting splattered.
The impalers are just effing her up, dude.
The kid pisses himself, and then you just see, Dear God, no.
No, that's right. Like, the whole opening scene to that was so. I was waiting for the Tarantino. I was literally waiting for the David Rodriguez theme music to start or something. It was crazy. But okay, now here's one part of. Okay, commit this scene to memory, right? So you get the bikers and they're riding on the road. The guy's riding real fast. One of them's taking a sip of his drink. They're on the road for a long time for the open credits. I mean, everything up. Just commit that. Just commit that little scene to memory for a moment. We'll get back to that. Go on back to your notes.
So from that, after the credits roll and everything, that whole scene of the bikers flipping off and all that shit, you get to this lady and this dead deer. And you're seeing this lady walk, and then you're seeing this dead deer. Then you're seeing this lady look at something in the water, and then you're seeing this dead deer. Then you're seeing this lady walk up to this like 1969 freaking trail cam, and then you see a dead deer. Then you start seeing Bigfoot newspapers, and they start clicking by really quick, really fast, too fast for you to even read the title.
It was just year after year, month after month is all it was really trying to get to you.
Yeah,
almost like the Batman swirly paper.
Yeah, and then it cuts to a scene of who I like to call Lame-Polian Dynamite.
Lame-Polian Dynamite.
Because this broad was like this like brunette broad, and she like you find out she like had a little girl figure on her, but she's all slumped over like Napoleon Dynamite. She's like talking like gosh and shit like that, so that's why I called her Lame-Polian Dynamite. But anyways, so it gets to that scene where she's talking to what you're guessing is a scientist, but he's like in a plaid shirt.
Yeah, the doctor.
Yeah, the doctor.
Dude, we're going to come to that part in a little while later. Oh, my God.
Yeah, so then fucking, what's it called? She opens up the door, and it cuts to a scene, and you just have like a topless broad in a Nixon mask dancing, and then you realize you're not in the scene with the little girl anymore. You are now in a totally different scene.
Right.
And you're not going to find out what that little girl was about to do. So that was like really weird in that part. But then, hey, titties being waved in your face. So, okay, I'll let that slide. And then you find out there's a bunch of fucking naked Nixons dancing on the strip club and shit. And it's those bikers from the very beginning that killed those nuns end up coming into this bar. Well, they end up mobbing through and everything, and they go in the back. And you get this scene of this guy, and he's got his little mirror table laid out, and he's snorting a swastika.
Yeah, like, what the frick? What's with the Nazism just out of the blue for no friggin' reason?
Oh, man. So then he snorts a swastika, and they're talking with the bikers, all right? And they're,
Nazi politicization. That's what they call
bitches
that.
with fucking AKs and fucking like pig masks.
No, that's not pig mask. That's a friggin' I am not a crook.
Well, yeah, there was Nixon. There were Nixon masks, but there was the other masks too.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're right. With the friggin' with the white little skirty things. Oh, that's creepy. That's creepy.
Yeah. Then, while that meeting's going on, all right, it cuts to a really gross scene where this dude, he's one of the grossest motherfuckers in the movie. And this fucker is talking to a bartender.
Oh, you won't be a legend? Hey, do a mat shot. What's a mat shot? Well, that's where the bartender takes all the goo left on a mat, puts it into one glass, and you drink it. Okay, I'll do it. So the dumbass friggin' drinks it, and then this guy that Wes is talking about goes, "What's the grossest shot you got in the bar?" Tell him, Wes.
She says you can take a shot with my tampon.
Ah, yeah.
She then reaches down, plucks out a bloody, clotty, nasty.
Oh.
Drops it in a glass.
Pour some vodka in it.
About a drop of fucking alcohol in this like sloppy blood goo.
Oh God!
And this guy hawks it down.
He squeezes out the tampon and uses it to rinse it around first.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "I'm gonna call it the vertical hatchet wound," and downs it.
Ugh.
The vertical
Oh.
head. I'm sorry. You can now be the baddest dude in the room because I can't top that. I'm not gonna top that. If you're willing to drink some random friggin' Hep C, friggin' HPV woman's damn tampon with a slosh of vodka, you one bad motherfucker.
Whoo! Yeah. So after that scene, I questioned revoking the good reverend's right to choose movies because I was just like, whoa, but
flag on the play.
In true spirit, I played on and kept going. I find out later, I maybe shouldn't have, but we'll keep going. So,
it gets worse, people. Far worse.
So the dudes stab the fucking dude. It turns out that two of those fucking biker dudes, that was their dad that was snorting the swastika thing, and he kept talking shit about each one of them. He was like, I always liked you in the middle, but fuck this guy and fuck this guy, and I should have fucking did something to fucking abort this motherfucker, and I should have,
I should have turned them into altar boys and sold out their cornholes to the priests. Oh,
could have made a lot of money, you know, like, and just he kept on saying shit. So then the boys ended up stabbing their dad and everything. All right,
killed him, stabbed him to death right there on the spot.
Fucking,
it was sad.
The dad ends up pressing a fucking like panic button, and out comes Porky Pig Titties with an AK. And before she can even get a hi, her throat slit. She's down to the freaking ground. So then fucking those guys end up going out shooting and everything. So then all the other, there's Nixon bitches with AKs everywhere. And they're just like,
and you know, it would have been the perfect scene if that bitch hadn't like bounced off the table. When she come walking out there and you know, get that spread open leg with the AK going, but she bounced off the table and they didn't do a retake. And I was kind of pissed about that because that would have been a perfect badass scene, but they ruined it.
So she goes,
naked titties and AKs are pretty cool.
The dudes are all running outside, and so the bitch goes out, and people are just out enjoying. It's like daytime, and she just gets this fucking like Tommy rail
Tommy gun. Yeah, it was a 45 caliber Tommy gun.
Fucking unloads on the parking lot, just killing people. There's a dude in the parking lot
getting a blowjob.
He's getting head, and the chick gets shot, and then he gets shot. So I mean, he went out all right, you know. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna go out getting heads one way to do it.
Man, so just fucking all these naked Nixons are just fucking blasting the bikers and shit like that. It was a crazy little scene.
Oh, it was. Well, that was the shootout between the Satan's outlaws.
Yeah. So then after that scene, it cuts to the scientist Doc or whatever the fuck, and he's talking to the cops, and the cops are talking about the animals acting funny and shit like that. And you notice that they were doing something, you know, because they were like emptying things of food and shit out into the water, and you know, so like, you know, the scientist is up to something already and shit like that. And then he's talking to the cops, and then the cops take off and shit like that. And then fucking the bikers go to this fucking, I don't even know what the fuck to call it because it's so fucking empty. It didn't have shit. It had like 2 cans of Campbell soup. You can't call it a market. Like, what the fuck was that shit? Like,
Poindexter behind the cabinet. He
had like half a toothbrush and fucking 2 Campbell.
It was a deserted shooting location, and they just broke the door down. They had no money left for shooting budget, so they just broke the door down and filmed that there real quick. Here's a bowling pin if you want to go to the bathroom. I gotta take a shit.
Yeah. So then fucking cops end up like stopping and fucking like talking shit.
You see that hippie over there? Yeah. Let's talk to him.
So they go and they start talking shit to the dude, and fucking that's I believe the scene when they were saying the Maui Wowie, right?
Like that was this actual opening scene. That's where we get up to What the heck? Where the heck was this one here?
Joy. What you smoking there? Glory Stomper? Big bud of cliche.
Look, don't get smart with us, boy.
I said, what you smoking there, faggot?
You got me dead to rights. I believe they call this Maui Wowie.
Then they go to like wailing the fuck on this dude with a billy club, dude. I mean, they teaching this to hippie left. Well, you gonna answer me straight, boy? Pop, and don't grab your head. Pop, don't grab your head. Pop right on the time.
So the biker
Like
that's
Rodney
getting his
King.
ass beat is just laughing and talking shit.
Well, he's high on mushrooms too.
Yeah,
Remember,
so
these guys are on crank. They're on everything. They got. I mean, they're just like I got a smorgasbord of shit they're high on.
So then he's telling the cops that they're gonna get it and shit, and the cops turn around and they get blasted.
Blasted by Mustache McGee. That guy is freaking just creepy, dude. He's your creepy uncle.
So they all end up fucking, going from there and everything. And the scene cuts to this pregnant chick.
What's up with all the pregnant bitches in this movie, dude? We'll get to that point. But the first pregnant bitch, hey, I'd like to have some of you. She puts the map down. Oh, looks like somebody already dead. Fuck you, asshole.
Yeah, well, that's the same broad. That's the same one.
Oh, you're right. Oh, that's the first time that's ever dawned on me.
All these pregnant bitches in this movie. You kept saying the same one, my friend.
Well, they used the same hooker in the last movie in Bigfoot Wars, so don't act like they don't recycle friggin'.
No, they do. They do. So you find out that pregnant chick in the douche that she's with go to
Todd the douche.
Yeah, Todd. I'll get to that in a second. So they go to the scientist's cabin and everything, and this is when you get your first little bit of Biggie vision, copyrighted by Squatchers Lounge Podcast.
That's right.
So you're getting the Biggie vision, and Biggie's watching, everything going down at the scientist's house and everything. And then Lame Napoleon Dynamite goes out there throwing shit, and then saying, go away.
Here, my friend, go away. Here, my friend, go. Well, it's like, which is it, bitch? Here or go away? Make up your mind.
Yeah.
You have vertical hatchet wound.
So then but anyways, I don't want to think about that. So the scientist, Dr. Dick, starts talking to the douche and the pregnant chick and
about Epiphytes or something.
Yeah, and all this fucking shit. And then
it's a virus. It's a mutation. It's all this. Didn't make any sense. It's like whoever wrote that part of the script had no clue what they were talking about.
But the douche steals one of the vials from the fucking doctor and puts it in his back pocket.
Yeah.
Just like, and you're like, oh, what the fuck? Like, So then fucking the bikers are out there and it's daytime and they're all lined up and they're questioning the fucking little kid that his mom got sliced the fuck up by something. All right? And the kid's by himself, and the fucking bikers are saying, hey, where are the rich people at? Where do the rich people live? And stuff like that. And through some, like this scene dragged a minute, but then they ended up getting this fucking kid to fucking point out what direction the rich people live. And you're thinking, oh, okay, they got the fucking directions for this kid. And then one of the guys goes, well, isn't that a witness? And then the fucking guy just goes, yeah. Or what does he say? Fuck puppies. He watched this little kid just get shot in the back, and I know that's horrible. I get it, okay. But
this whole movie was horrible. They did freaking burnouts on a nun's dead body in the first opening flick. This isn't the movie for you. If that bothered you, you won't get in to see the little kid get killed.
It's funny to me to watch kids eat it in movies. I don't know why. Even if it's serious, I laugh.
Because you're a sick fuck, but I'm the same way, so it doesn't matter.
All right, so anyways.
Sleepy Hollow, that's one of my favorite scenes is when the kid bites it. So I'm with you. It's okay.
So after they shoot him and shit, so the scientist is having dinner and talking with those fucking people. The bikers end up busting in and fucking like sitting down and starting shit and everything.
Surprise, we're here.
Yeah. So one of the dudes, he got like fucking, was it shot in the side, right? Like in the gut or something?
during the shootout with the Satan Club, he got a shot. He got a shot through the abdomen. So he duct taped himself up at that little shitty store that they stopped at with the Poindexter. And he was still bleeding.
So after they get inside the house and everything, like there's a scene where he walks to the bathroom and he just fucking shoots up, but he shoots up in his wound.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he starts seeing topless bitches eating strawberries and trees.
For like 5 full minutes of this movie, all of a sudden we get naked, hard nipple tripping dude eating strawberries,
and it's literally just
balloons and bubbles and
it's like titty for like 5 minutes. Just
like, I mean, right when you see that they break into this house, stop, get out your rig, do a couple of dabs, and then put it back on, and you'll enjoy the 5-minute titty dance. That's for sure.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No.
Yeah. So then, fucking.
Tonight's show sponsored you by.
So then, fucking weird ass Lamepolian Dynamite puts fucking the blood shit, vile shit in the wine.
Go downstairs and get the wine for these filth, not the good wine. Why she poisoned the bottles, I don't fucking understand.
And she drank out of it.
Oh.
But this is the funny thing, right? So she instantly just walks up there and just starts stripping for the dude. Like, starts.
He told her.
He's telling her. I get that, but
he's telling her, like, if you don't do this, I'm gonna fucking kill you. So why don't you come on over here and strip? Oh, dude, you can tell that these. Well, okay, I don't want to insult the actresses if this isn't the case, but it sure looked like they went down to the local strip club and hired some girls who have been on a pole or two before in their lives. Let's just put it that way.
Now, for the greatest. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some other cool scenes that come up in this movie that make this movie awesome. Okay? But for the thing that made me spit my fucking drink out and start fucking laughing, and it's probably so stupid to everybody else, but there's a scene where they find out that douchebag that came with the pregnant chick's name is Todd. And one of the dudes starts talking about how he fucking hates people named Todd and starts talking to the dude. And so Todd's freaking out and like trying to run away and runs down the basement door and shit. And the guys are going after him and he goes, "Oh, I'm starting to like him. Oh, don't be such a Todd." And I lost my shit. I don't know why that was so funny to me. But
and where the fuck did he get the key? And how did he know to go down to the basement to open that motherfucker?
My
what
God.
What the fuck is going on here, Todd?
I lost my shit. And then there's like a minute of me laughing and choking. So then I get to it, and Todd, being a Todd, finds this like creepy fucking lady down where he went and shit, and then fucking they go upstairs and she's like coming after him and stuff, and then fucking this crazy bitch comes out and just starts getting it on with the fucking crazy dude.
He's like, I know it's crazy, but crazy pussy's the best pussy. Don't you know that?
Oh man,
I want you inside, baby.
So then we get to number 2, make me spit my fucking drink out of the night. And I have this one up because it made me fucking laugh my ass off again. There's this scene where you find out that this crazy bitch is the doc's wife.
Right, you're supposed to be dead.
She's getting it on with a biker on the floor while her daughter is naked next to a biker. What? And then the pregnant lady is getting raped on the floor right next to his wife. And the fucking guy that has the daughter like in a headlock and shit like that is just like, oh wow, what a party, huh, Doc?
I love that guy's character. The
He
bearded
goes,
guy.
best party ever.
All I need is a jean jacket and a motorcycle, and I can play that part, dude.
Oh
I
my
mean-
fucking god. That was one of the funniest scenes. Just the way he said it and just the whole scene that you're seeing going on. And the fucking doctor's stabbed in the leg and he's looking around and the fucking guy's just like, this is the best party ever.
And he's all messed up on mushrooms, so he's hallucinating shit. He doesn't know what's real, what's not real. He's just like, cool party, huh, Doc?
Yeah. So then you get, I've seen a fucked up scene here and there with pregnant women and shit like this. But this broad, she's getting raped, one, okay, horrible, all right? But then this guy just starts stabbing her in the fucking stomach just a bunch of times, just completely just ripping her open. And she's still alive at that moment and everything, and he's just ripping fucking things out. And then fucking pulls the fucking fetus out.
Oh, yeah, that was kind of freaky, man.
And
it
I
was
was
just
like, holy fuck, Rev.
Well, come on now, dude. They did a burnout on a dead nun's body
Yeah,
in
no,
the
I know.
freaking scene.
So
if
then,
you got past that, what more can you? I'm sorry, disemboweling a pregnant woman and pulling the fetus out of her stomach does not trump doing a burnout until the intestines fly out of a dead nun. So opening scene still sets the pace.
Or just fucking kicking her in the fucking crotch hard as shit when she's already dead.
Right in the front butt, dude. Just point.
Okay. So even after, all right. So right after this scene, Biggie comes and just snatches a biker through the window. All right.
There's where the Bigfoot gets introduced. Now you've already been watching this horror flick for a good hour. Yeah, probably a good 50 minutes, 55 minutes solid. You're just like, can this get any worse? Where isn't it supposed to be a Bigfoot movie? And then all of a sudden the Bigfoot shows up and just fucks that guy up, dude. Holy crap.
Yes.
Then throws him back
the
to
crazy,
like a yo-yo.
Yeah, half of him as a yo-yo. And it pulls him back out while
like
he's still screaming. So then, okay, so during all of this, while this guy's getting pulled like this, the crazy bitch is just laughing her fucking ass off.
You're gonna be like me. Yeah. You're all gonna be like me. Whatever the fuck that means.
So then
what's wrong with you? Nobody's explained that part yet, you crazy bitch.
No. So no one explains it, and no one does.
No, we'd have no clue why.
However, you get somewhat of an idea because then the fucking biker finds the fucking doc's like Nazi lab.
Why is it gotta be a Nazi lab?
Nazi Biggie hybrids. They're like dressed in Nazi uniforms. One's got a big old Bigfoot dinosaur hand, and the other one's like naked and fucking got a Hitler mustache. And like it was just like it was so fucking weird. And the dude's just like, like looking like a total fucking dork. And it was like a party scene, like a rave. And it was like, and then it fucking just cuts out of that. Like, that never fucking happened because the doctor's back in his flannel and everything. He's not in that outfit anymore. And then fucking Biggie kills the fucking, I forget what fucking biker it was at that moment. But then fucking, during all this fucking hell, drunk ass biker just goes, I'm gonna go take a piss. Everybody's getting torn to shit. I'm gonna go out and stand in the dark by myself and pee real quick. So then Biggie just fucking just completely wrecks him. Alright? So then fucking
I mean, these are some seriously gory, bloody kills. These are not just like in the dark, a sense of a killing. No. This is full on violent ripping bodies apart.
Yeah, so then the doc fucking like gets his leg fucked up, and then it's that fucking alien Nazi sauce fucking pours on his leg, and his leg
I don't even know
fucking
what the fuck
rips
that was.
apart.
Yeah,
Like,
was it pure acid?
I don't know what the fuck happened. Everybody else reacted fine. He gets it, and his whole leg falls off.
Was that another vertical hatchet wound?
Yeah, so then the doc's
about of it?
Yeah, he's about to shoot himself, and then the biker comes in and goes, "You ain't going out that easy," and just fucking caps him out.
You ain't going out that easy, biatch. Let me shoot you in the balls a couple of times first.
Yeah,
and of course he pulls this little Nazi swastika out of his box right before he brings the vermin pistol out to go kill himself.
Yeah, and then so there's another biker, and then he shoots himself, and then Biggie runs out there and jumps on him because he's not dead yet, and just starts pouncing him and beating him, and then rips his heart out.
Pulls his heart right out of his beating chest.
So then the bitch that got naked for the fucking biker ends up stabbing her mom and like telling her you're not. Well, come on,
let's wait. You can't skip the part where Mama was trying to get her to taste her. Yeah. I mean, come on now. Mama was trying to rape her. Mom was trying to
face rape her own daughter.
Which we find out momentarily later that it wasn't really her daughter. She was being held captive there. Yeah. But she gets a busted bottle and she just fucks that bitch up in the neck with it.
Just gets her.
And then spits on it. Dude, do you know how vile it is to spit on somebody, dude? That's just like the worst insult somebody could do to a person is spit on them. I've been spit on, and it followed by a punch to the friggin' mouth and a trip to jail, but it was worth it. Okay, so word of the wise out there, don't spit on the reverend because I'll fuck you up. But yeah, she stabbed that bitch in the neck a couple of times and then spit a big old slobber on her. Oh.
So there were 4 really super funny scenes. Here's number 3. Biker leader dude who has all the funny good one-liners comes in, and the crazy bitch that got naked for him, Napoleon Dynamite, is laying there with her titties out, and he just comes in and he kind of giggles and he says, "You're still alive?"
And she gets up and runs the fuck out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh man. So then the biker starts. Yeah. So he starts chasing her and everything.
Don't make me chase you, bitch.
Yeah. So there's.
Boy, does she know how to run with her titties out? Did you see that, man?
Yeah.
She had them all crumpled up and was hauling ass through the friggin' wood. That bitch has run from some people in the dark before. It sure seems that way. It sure seems like Betty Sue
I got this.
She might have lost her shirt in the woods a couple of times and had to run the fuck home. It sounds like, whoo, she could run through the woods.
So they get this river scene, and you're watching him creep on her and everything, and then there's this like short amount of time where you just like you're thinking this snake is gonna play a part in the scene because they made such a point to show this snake slithering into that pool that they were both standing in,
right?
And nothing ever happened with that, but so then.
We need like 3 seconds of footage here. Put in the snake.
Yeah. So then the topless broad like ends up knocking dude with the rock like just 2 or 3 times, just knocking him on the head, and like he stands up and he's about to go at her, and then Biggie just fucking rips him apart and
disembowels him right there on the spot. Crushes his
and then scene number 4,
and I called it.
Yep. I said, I was like, I know this is going to happen right when she opened her fucking mouth because I knew it. She's looking at the Bigfoot and she grabs his hand and she says this speech about, I knew it was always about me and everything. And then Biggie just turns his arm back and just boom, hits her fucking head like a wiffle ball all the way out. Like it just
knocked that bitch's head from here, and next thing we see is Biggie going to find that motherfucker like a trophy.
Yeah, and he grabs the head, and then the end credit scene comes up where he comes up and you get that close up of his face, and he's holding her head, and he's just standing there. And then fucking boom.
Yeah, off the credits. Yeah, that's all we needed, dude. So everybody was dead.
Like, holy shit! I have to fucking watch it again because it like literally like I made a mess, man. I had to wash my sheets. I fucking spit twice. I wasn't expecting. The first time I was like, okay, my sheets, I can go a week. I'll be all right. No, second fucking thing that happened, I was like, oh fuck, I'm fucked. That was like, it caught me completely off guard. Funny as fuck, but also gory as shit. Like, excellent movie. 2 thumbs up. Great choice, Reverend. Everybody that sees this, if you don't fucking laugh, you're fucked. I'm sorry. Laugh at everything or laugh at nothing. That's what I say.
You're either gonna be chuckling through the entire movie at how horribly wonderful it is, or you're gonna be terrified and just disgusted by every single friggin' scene that you're gonna see through the whole movie.
You're either gonna make it. Yeah, you're either gonna make it in 1 minute and 45 seconds, and just and bow out, or you're gonna go all the way.
if the opening scenes disturb you, please do us a favor, just shut it off. I put the trailer up on the blog at squatchitall.blogspot.com. You can check out the trailer. Unfortunately, this one is not available for a preview on YouTube anywhere. It's actually been a closely guarded secret, so you can buy it on Amazon for like a $20 bill and get a DVD copy of it. But dude, dear God, no! Was definitely worth the watch. Happy Halloween to everybody.
Yeah, definitely. Holy shit.
Well, we're going to leave it at that and wrap it up for this edition of Bigfoot Entertainment Weekly. For your old pal Wes at weslosner.com.
Yes, I am ending a sale October 31st, people. There will no longer be on sale. I'm ending the sale, and they will be going back to normal price. So if anybody's trying to
get it for a present for Christmas,
now's the time, because they're going to be a lot cheaper.
Buy early, get it cheap. That's right. After that, prices go up, suckers. All right. Well, I am the Reverend Jeff Kelly. For our other host, your old pal Wes, we say thanks for watching, and may the Squatch be with you.
And whatever you do, don't be a Todd.
That's right. Don't be a Todd.
I'm going to be telling people, don't be a Todd. I fucking love it.
Big noses with the freaking AKs, man. Bikers with revolvers. There's my boy Chet there with the friggin' big 45. Good night, everybody.